We are live. The final stops before Money in the Bank. WCW, ECW. Coming on the air. As always, making sure we're live. My Twitch stream, is it going? It's always the test, isn't it? There it goes. There it kicks in. Always takes a while, right? If you're watching the replay on YouTube, what's this guy talking about? But this is your look at the on-demand on YouTube. But if you're here live, you're watching live, and we got a stacked card here tonight. This is the final stops. We're bringing you Nitro. We're bringing you One Night Stand. The final stops before the first Alliance pay-per-view at Money in the Bank. We got a huge card tonight. If you checked out Twitter earlier today, you would have seen what that card is going to be, what it all entails. You see the main event as the title of your on the screen here on Nitro. And we're going to get things going because we got a stacked show. We're going to go ahead and build the card now for tonight so you'll be able to follow along and see what we got. Make sure you go ahead and give us a follow if you're joining in. Riz, he was the last follow. If you're watching on your PC, you can see at the top of the screen recent follows. But we're going to go ahead and jump in, and to kick things off, not only do we have big main events, not only is this the road to Money in the Bank, we're going to announce the WCW commissioner tonight. We're going to announce the ECW commissioner tonight. We're going to have both Money in the Bank matches booked by the commissioners, and we are going to crown 4 new champions, and we are going to kick things off in a fatal 4-way elimination match. There it is. You got to custom make it for this game, and it is for the WCW United States Heavyweight Championship. You've been seeing the tournament over the last couple of weeks, and we are down to the final 4. So it was Ric Flair who picked up a win against Sting. So Flair is going to be in this matchup, and it's also going to be Bret Hart. You saw him on the last episode. He took down Kurt Angle. So he will also be in this match. There's Bret. You have Brian Pillman, not Kofi. Brian Pillman. He defeated Rey Mysterio last time out on Nitro. There he is, Flying Brian. And Goldberg, who defeated The Big Show. There is your roster. And as we've talked about over the past couple of streams, the winner of this match you're going to see is going to be crowned the WCW United States Champion. And they will take on the ECW Television Champion at Money in the Bank to unify. Where's this U.S. title? Not that one. Or should we go crazy and pick one of these other U.S. title designs? What do you think? Or we stick to the classic. Where is I know it's in here. Oh, there it is. Way up here. Okay. So this is going to be for the U.S. Heavyweight title. The winner of this match will take on the winner of a similar match on ECW later on in this broadcast, and they will fight at Money in the Bank to unify the titles into the first ever Alliance U.S. TV champion. So those titles will be unified. We are also going to crown, and we're going to go ahead and crown them right now here. In the second match, we're going to crown tag team champions, and it is going to be a Harlem street fight. That was the stipulation. It was announced on Twitter. Booker T pinned Kevin Nash, so Harlem Heat was able to name the stipulation for this championship match, and it will be a Harlem street fight between Harlem Heat and the Hardy Boys. And also big news, in addition to, we're going to have the Money in the Bank ladder matches coming up at Money in the Bank. The Tag Team Championship match at Money in the Bank to unify the titles is going to be a tables, ladders, and chairs match. So you're going to get 3 ladder matches at Money in the Bank, in addition to Suzuki versus Piper, in addition to Hogan versus Stone Cold, in addition to the U.S. TV unification match, in addition to Charlotte Flair versus Liv Morgan to unify the women's titles, in addition to Adam Cole versus Kalisto for the Cruiserweight Championships, in addition to the Hardcore Championship match that will take place at Money in the Bank that will be announced later on after all the other matches are set. So we got all that coming up. So 2 title matches to kick things off right off the bat, which is going to be big. And then we are going to have another tag team matchup here. It's going to be part of our women's division, as everyone's jockeying for spots in Money in the Bank. It's a bit of a revenge match. It's going to be Charlotte Flair, the WCW Women's Champion, teaming up with Lita, who picked up a pinfall win over Liv Morgan last time out. Or I should say, Charlotte is the ECW Women's Champion, Liv Morgan, the WCW Women's Champion. Liv is going to be teaming up with Bayley, who also picked up a huge win the last time out on Nitro. So you got your title match coming up at Money in the Bank, plus future Money in the Bank considerations here. And in your main event, there's not going to be much on the card here today. It's going to be a quick, because there's going to be a lot of big matches here. You're going to see plenty of Adam Cole. Well, Brian Pillman's going to talk, so maybe we'll let Brian Pillman talk, so we'll keep that one out on there. But the big main event, the one that they've been talking about since it was made by the commissioner, who we're going to learn who he is here tonight. It is Piper and Hogan. Now, I said before, I was like, did Piper and Hogan, have they ever teamed up before in their history? I looked it up. Yes, in the 80s, they did have some tag team matches. So Piper and Hogan have teamed in. Now, I don't think Piper and Hollywood Hogan have ever teamed together, so that one would be a first-time team-up that we're going to see right here. You know what? Oh, no, that's all right. I was going to switch up the Hogan attire, but it's too late now. And they will be taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin and Minoru Suzuki. And I have a pretty confident idea that these two have never teamed together. You guys getting excited? Suzuki and Daniel Bryan that was announced for Friday. Which one are you guys watching? You watching AEW, watching SmackDown, the War, right? Now the Friday Night Wars. So that is your card for Nitro. The ECW card will be somewhat similar. It'll be the 4-way Sabu, Rob Van Dam, Naito, and Sandman for the TV title. It's going to be a tables match between the Good Brothers and Public Enemy, and it will be Kalisto teaming up with Minoru Suzuki going against Adam Cole and Roddy Piper. How about those two loudmouths on the mic? So that is the card for tonight, and we are going to jump right into it. So we got Nitro, followed up by One Night Stand, and then next time out, it'll be Money in the Bank, maybe this weekend. We'll stream Money in the Bank. We'll see. See how much time we got to get that in, because Money in the Bank's going to be a long show, so it's going to be hard to get that all in, in one broadcast. So I got to make sure I got plenty of time, But here we go. There goes the pyro. No Dynamite tonight, so that's why we're streaming live, so we hope the AEW fans are coming on over and joining. Where the big boys play, right? I haven't heard that in a long time. Tonight, Rochester. We're in Minnesota. Is that close to the Mall of America? All right, here we go. We're going to do entrances for this one, so let's sit back. It is an elimination match to crown the U.S. Heavyweight Champion, and they will punch their ticket. Who should we control in this one? Who do we want to be the U.S. Champion? That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to win, if you know my track record. What do you think? Flair, Pillman, Goldberg, or Hart? Let's go with Goldberg. Goldberg's always fun to control. So we're going to go with Goldberg, but doesn't mean that, again, that is going to be the winner based on my track record. You've seen it if you've been following these streams for quite some time. So here we go. This will be a good one. There he is, Nature Boy Ric Flair. Came up short in his quest, as all these guys did, for the heavyweight championship in the Battle Royal that was eventually won by Roddy Piper. But these guys were entered into the U.S. title tournament. Again, Flair knocking off Sting, and Goldberg knocking off The Big Show. Bret Hart defeating Kurt Angle. Brian Pillman defeating Rey Mysterio. And there's still some hope. You know, even if these guys don't make it, of course, the winner's got a guaranteed singles match at the pay-per-view to unify the titles. But the guys that come up short, they have a chance to get in that Money in the Bank ladder match, which is going to guarantee them a heavyweight championship match. So there's kind of the debate there. Do you go, I mean, any title is a big deal, but, you know, you have a chance to win the guaranteed title now. But if you don't, they're going to need some spots for that Money in the Bank ladder match. And I understand following the Tag Team Championship match is when we will find out who the new commissioner of WCW is, as named by Cody Rhodes, who is the owner. So there's a lot of speculation of who Cody is going to name as the commissioner. Who's he going to put in charge? We've heard rumors out there. William Regal, a former commissioner of the Alliance. Remember, he famously turned on the WWE and cost Kurt Angle the championship in October of 2001. So we've heard his name bantied about. Of course, the Cody's relation. We've heard Goldust's name bantied about as possible commissioner. We've even heard like Bill Watts, Jim Herd's name has came up. As crazy as that, maybe K. Allen Fry will come back. I've heard guys like Tony Schiavone possibly being. So it's gonna be interesting to see who is going to be named commissioner. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Who do you want to see? Who do you think is going to be named commissioner of WCW? We will find that out later tonight. And that commissioner is going to name the Money in the Bank contestants. So there's Bret Hart. Here comes Brian Pillman. There's your wild card, the loose cannon. He's the one that he could come in here and do some damage. You got all these former world champions in the ring. Flair, Goldberg, Hart. Pillman is the wild card. He's the one that, if he had more time in the wrestling business, certainly could have been a world champion. He was well on his way. This could be the thing that relaunches Pillman. And what happens if he loses? You see the loose cannon. How's he going to react if he doesn't win this one? Elimination matchup. Last man standing will be the United States Heavyweight Champion. So we're crowning 4 champions here on this Twitch broadcast today. So we're glad you guys have joined us. And we're gonna lay out no music because I don't know how some of these folks get away with the being able to play music, because YouTube is very sensitive to the music stuff. So I just turn it off to be safe. But you won't hear the Goldberg music, but you hear the chants of Goldberg. Here he comes. How long has it been? Those WCW letters, the steel letters behind Goldberg. What a famous shot, famous imagery. And here comes the man that set the world on fire. Came in late 1997. Feuded with Steve McMongo, and then 98 hit. And took the world by storm and became heavyweight champion of the world, defeating Hollywood Hogan, who is in our main event here tonight. It's the man. It's Goldberg. This is the Goldberg chant, so here we go. What are your predictions, guys? Make the prediction. There it is. United States Heavyweight Championship of World Championship Wrestling to be decided tonight and then unified. Just 2 shows later at Money in the Bank. Look at Bret Hart staring down Goldberg. No love lost. Oh! Goldberg with the super kick. That was a message sent. You know their history, Starrcade 99. The kick that ended Bret Hart's career. Goldberg went right in. Went right back to Bret Hart. Pillman and Flair, a couple of former Four Horsemen. Oh, Goldberg just knocks Bret Hart away like he's nothing. A little bit of disrespect by Goldberg, and it's a good counter, but you know, the Hitman's not going to take too kindly to that. Goldberg trying to go for a kick again. And Goldberg is nonchalantly it's very disrespectful a little bit the way he's kind of throwing Bret Hart around here. As Flair and Pillman continue to battle it out. Flair thrown all the way across the ring. And now Goldberg putting Bret Hart over and over repeatedly into the buckle. Goldberg going for the cover. As Flair takes Pillman. Kind of interesting that Flair's playing Pillman's game. It's Pillman's style to go to the floor, but Flair's sticking with it. Flair sending Pillman right into the steel steps. And the Hitman has Goldberg up. Is he going to go for the superplex? That's a big man. Superplex. Just missing Brian Pillman. Down goes Goldberg. Goldberg to the floor. Flair with the jawbreaker. Onto Pillman. This is elimination style. The last man standing is the U.S. champion, much like it'll be at ECW when we crown the TV champion. The United States Television Champion will be unification because it's the alliance, right? We gotta be an alliance. We're unified. We're not split. Goldberg taking Flair. Nice power slam, British Bulldog style, and a big boot to the Hitman. Goldberg staying on Hart. Hart reverses it right into Pillman. Pillman's going to bring Flair in from the apron. Nice suplex. And the Hitman, I thought he was going to go for a sharpshooter instead. The guillotine to Goldberg. Flair tossed up and over. Bret Hart sidestep by Goldberg, and that super kick again. Oh my God, Goldberg sending a bit of a message. And hitting the spear on Bret Hart. We're going to get a replay. Don't know how much of that spear he got, as he didn't get too much of a running start as he typically does. But enough to take Hart down. And could we get our first elimination? That's really going to upset the Hitman. Not only to get hit with that super kick that ended his career, to get hit with the spear, to get hit with the jackhammer, and potentially be eliminated first in this match by Bill Goldberg. And the cover, and the Hitman kicks out. Oh my God, not a lot of people kick out of the jackhammer. Bret Hart was one of them. But Goldberg got it now. How about, a choke slam that was reversed by Bret Hart. Goldberg now staggering back up to his feet. Bret Hart, another guillotine. He was able to tap out Kurt Angle with the sharpshooter last time out. Can he do that here to Goldberg? Oh, look at this. Pile driver. Talk about career enders. Pillman's going to go for the cover. Bret Hart says, okay, whatever. And a kick out. Wow. Goldberg almost got caught. He's back up. Bret Hart sending Goldberg into the buckle. And go top rope again. Already superplexed Goldberg once. What's Pillman doing? Oh, Goldberg. I think Goldberg's going to... Goldberg's going to break out of this one. He's going to go up top. He's looking at Flair. He goes over Pillman. Drops the knee across Flair. Goldberg pinning Flair. Only 1 count for Flair. Yeah, this is going to be a long one. That's why there's only 4 matches on this card, especially these tag matches later tonight. They're going to take up some time. We're going to hear from Pillman later on tonight. There's a quick cover, and Goldberg almost got caught again by Pillman. Clothesline. Flair, though. How'd he catch Goldberg? A handful of hair there? A bald head or something. Goldberg's reeling. Now everyone taking shots. They're realizing and Goldberg's the alpha male in there. They got to take him out. No matter the accolades of everybody else, they know Goldberg's the strongest, and here it comes. The sharpshooter locked in by Bret Hart. And does he have enough to break it? Yeah, Goldberg's going to roll through. Kicks Bret Hart off of him. Flair from behind. Back elbow. Down goes Goldberg. They've done a good job here in the latter half of this match, keeping Goldberg grounded. No eliminations yet. Goldberg now. Punches, kicks. Now he's getting hyped up. Goldberg's getting fired up. Pillman. Sleeper hold locked in. Bret. Bret survives it. And Goldberg clubbing Bret Hart from behind. Head scissors by Pillman. Beautifully executed to Goldberg. And the cover. Oh man. Goldberg again. He's had a couple of near falls here. A couple of close calls. This is the clothesline. Flair. Snapmare. Kick to the head of the man. The original man. You know, Becky Lynch is the man now. Goldberg was always the man. The man. That's what Bobby Heenan would always call him. Oh, Flair, the flop. The Flair flop. Goldberg, though, he's struggling. Bret Hart, Flair, Pillman, they're all teaming up on Goldberg again. Goldberg's got to get out of there. And he does. Slips to the outside of the ring. Oh, he's going to the table. Goldberg is going to the table. Flair watching on. Oh, is he going to put Flair through the table? No. Didn't quite do it here. This is just broken down now. This 4-way. Goldberg taking Flair. Puts him into the table. What's going to happen here? What is going to happen here? Goldberg has Flair. Jackhammer on to the floor. Not through the table. Now submission. That's not what he wanted. He had to finish off the man. That jackhammer in the ring would have been better served doing that in the ring. Might still be enough, though, to put Flair away. We'll see. Goldberg. Power slam on to the Nature Boy. The cover. Flair kicks out. Wow, what a match. Pillman and Hart going at it. Bret Hart throwing Pillman right to the steel steps. Goldberg just hammering away at Flair and the kick. Is that going to be enough to put Flair away? Flair goes down. Flair is eliminated. The first victim. Flair is out. He will await word from our commissioner. Maybe he can get into the Money in the Bank ladder match. Did he impress enough to get in to the Money in the Bank ladder match? That's the question. That'll be up to our commissioner. Well, Goldberg content to just watch Pillman and Hart tear each other up. We're talking about Pillman and Flair, former Horsemen. Pillman and Hart, former Hart Foundation members. Goldberg with the clothesline. Taking Flying Brian off of his feet. Just clubbing blows again, and Goldberg Pillman down. Here's a cover. Look at 1 count. Pillman's out. Nice slam there by Brian Pillman with the crossbody. Goldberg gets out of the way at the last minute. And sending Goldberg into the buckle. Oh, the 10 punches. Here we go. He's got Goldberg countered. Nothing Goldberg can do to get out of this one. Except just wait for Pillman to tire himself out. Hart, sleeper hold. No, Pillman gets out. I see the referee always flailing his arms. I think that's him waving off the submission. But it's not to do here on this one. Ric Flair eliminated. This is for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. Super kick by Goldberg. The deadly kick. That eliminated Flair. That almost eliminated Pillman. Pillman kicks out at the count of 2. Clubbing blow from the back, and Hart takes Goldberg. Puts the back of the neck over the knee. Dropping the leg. Irish whip. He's going to try to go up top again. Maybe another superplex. Nope, he's just going to hammer away at Goldberg too. He saw Pillman do that. That's the most effective thing to Goldberg here. We're hitting triangle. There we go. Goldberg does counter. Clothesline. Sent into the buckle. Pillman. What's he going to do? We're going to see a little bit of flying Brian. With the clothesline off the top. He's going to go for the pin here. Looking for the second elimination. It's not looking good. Goldberg is defeated. Goldberg is eliminated. It's down to Pillman and Hart for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Unbelievable. What an incredible match we've seen so far. Pillman sending Hart to the outside. That table's still scattered everywhere. Back into the ring. We talked about this could be Pillman's big redemption story. He can become U.S. Heavyweight Champion. He can make a new legacy. Drop kick, beautifully executed. To the excellence of execution. Running Bulldog, though, by the Hitman. The roll-up. Oh, that's going to be it. Brian Pillman on the roll-up off of the Bulldog out of nowhere. Brian Pillman is U.S. Heavyweight Champion. Brian Pillman is going to Money in the Bank, where he will take on either Sabu, Rob Van Dam, the Sandman, or Tetsuya Naito to unify the U.S. and television championships. That came out of nowhere. I wasn't even expecting it. There you see Pillman eliminating Goldberg. Or no, that was earlier in the match. Excuse me. Oh my God, those replays are terrible. But there you go. Brian Pillman. He outlasted 3 former heavyweight champions. Flair, Goldberg, and Bret Hart. There it is. There's the man, heavyweight champion, the U.S. champion. He will go to Money in the Bank and have a featured matchup. My goodness. Congratulations to Brian Pillman getting the win there. But now it's time to crown some more tag team champions. It is going to be a Harlem street fight. Oh, and you know what? I did not add the WCW Tag Team Championships to this match. You guys should have stopped me. I'll have to do it in post. Let's see. Harlem Heat or the Hardys? Who do we control? Let's, it's their match. Let's control Harlem Heat. It's Big E and Booker T going against the Hardys. It was Booker T pinning Kevin Nash on the last episode of Nitro to eliminate the outsiders from the tournament and allow the Harlem Heat to pick the stipulation, and they picked the Harlem Street Fight. So that means no rules. Weapons are legal. And the winner of this match will be your brand new WCW Tag Team Champions, and will take on whoever wins the ECW Tag Team Championship match. We understand that'll be a tables match between Public Enemy and the Good Brothers. That table match stipulation. It was kind of interesting because it was kind of agreed upon because the Dudleys, not realizing it was not a no DQ match, got disqualified, so both teams went on. And it was agreed to be a tables match, kind of a shot at the Dudleys a little bit. What do you guys think? Should we get Booker T in the Harlem Heat gear, or does it look strange just Big E being the only one in the Harlem Heat gear? Maybe we can work on that for the pay-per-view if they make it. What do you guys think in the comments? Should Booker T look like his normal Booker T self, or should we match him up with Big E, get him in that Harlem Heat gear, that classic gear? WCW, right? So, of course, it's Harlem Heat, Big E, and Booker T. And here come former WCW Tag Team Champions, the Hardys. In fact, they were involved in the last WCW Championship unification. It was at Survivor Series 01. The Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys went toe-to-toe in a steel cage match to unify the WWF and the WCW Tag Team Championships. And they're going to try to do that again this pay-per-view, the weekend. I never know how to say it because it's on the universe calendar. It's this weekend, but I don't know if I'm doing it this weekend, so I don't want to confuse the people when I say this weekend. It might not happen this weekend. But at the next pay-per-view, it will be the unification match. So let's get this one underway. No time to waste. It's a Harlem street fight. No rules. In that tag team title match, it was announced that it's going to be a tables, ladders, and chairs match. So that's big. Big news here. And after this match, even bigger news. The commissioner, as named by owner Cody Rhodes, will be here. Of course, it's just going to be me talking because there's no way to make him come out and talk. But the commissioner will be named. And he will also announce the women and men's participants, the 4 that he has chosen, and the ECW commissioner will also choose 4. And that will happen right after this match. Big E on the smackdown on Matt Hardy. Waiting for Hardy to come over. Can't get a hold of him. Big E just says, all right, I'm going to the floor. I'm going to go under the ring. Here comes Jeff Hardy, though. It is a Harlem street fight. We saw a heck of a Extreme Rules match on the last episode. Raven and the Sandman battled all over the building into the parking lot. Sandman even glitched out at one point. Now, this is not Falls Count Anywhere. It's Harlem street fight. You guys remember some of my favorite Harlem Heat matches from '96, man, with the Public Enemy, which we could get again. Remember the uncensored match? It was fantastic, and then they had their matches with the Nasty Boys that were also classic. Jeff Hardy looking to knock Big E off the ring apron there, and Big E's going to send Matt Hardy up and over. And he's looking for some plunder, as the Dream would say. Oh! How about that shot? Singapore Cane. Make Matt Hardy broken after this. Now what's he looking for? He's got a table. Well, it's going to be TLC coming up at Money in the Bank, so might as well get used to it. Table's in the ring. Big E heading in and cracks Jeff Hardy. Might hit him in the eye for an eye with that Singapore cane. Now Booker T heading. I wonder if they plan to. This is their match. It's the Harlem Street Fight. Did they plan all these items under the ring? Chair shot. Man, this is like ECW right now. Abdominal stretches. Booker T wearing out Matt Hardy. Big E. Abdominal stretch onto Jeff. Nice hip toss by Jeff to break out of that. The table. They crashed into it. Didn't give away. And Big E is like, yeah, pick this thing back up. They had to make a feature in the new game where when the table's like that, you can just, you know, prop up the leg. You shouldn't have to do this whole thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big E puts the table there right as Booker T slams Jeff Hardy through it. How about that teamwork? That's one for the highlights. Somebody clip that. Big E set up the table. Booker T put Jeff Hardy through. The steel chair off the forehead. Harlem Heat. They're in all sorts of control. Big E accidentally breaking up the pinfall attempt. Didn't realize Booker T was coming in. The cover. Only a 1 count. Chair shot. Connects. Big E heading to the floor. Just blasted Jeff with it. Meanwhile, Matt Hardy's got Booker T up and puts him down. Oh, Big E goes into the railing and into the steel steps. Fantastic card. This whole card's been awesome. What happened? Booker T. I think Booker T got stuck in the ropes. Big E, though, stealing the Singapore cane. Wearing out Jeff Hardy. They're in the entranceway now. Big E's got a handful of Jeff. Oh, he's taking him to the ramp. Big E. I think he wants to do some damage out on the ramp. Oh, he was trying. Jeff Hardy working his way back. And, oh, instead, Jeff Hardy's the one that does the damage. Face first. Big E onto the Nitro ramp there. Well, the steel is the signature of Nitro. You see even the banner right there. Wait, cover in the ring. Matt Hardy. And a kick out by Booker T. We almost had new WCW Tag Team Champions and again. An X Factor. Big E smashed into the steel and he's busted open. Another cover by Matt Hardy. And Booker T kicks out. The clothesline. He's got his finisher. Is he going to nail it? Oh, baseball bat. Now what's happening here? Bringing him further up the ramp. Spine buster on the ramp. That's all well and good. You can't pin him, though, unless you're in the ring. Cover by Booker. One. DDT by Big E. And that's going to do it. The Harlem Heat, your WCW Tag Team Champions once again. What was that, 11 times for Harlem Heat? How about that? I'm glad we could see that again. So we know Booker T, Big E, they're moving on to the tables, ladders, and chairs match at Money in the Bank. They'll take on either the Good Brothers or Public Enemy. Matt Hardy had a couple of near falls on Booker, but it didn't happen. How about that? Huge spine buster. It's Hardcore Holly style. But there you go. They eliminated the Outsiders. They beat the Hardys. And Harlem Heat, Big E, and Booker T, they're moving on to Money in the Bank, where they'll take on either the Good Brothers or the Public Enemy. So we got that, and we'll find out who that is in the next match. But now we are going to learn who has been named WCW Commissioner, and they are going to name their 4 for the women's and men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So here comes the drum roll. And coming out now, and the music's playing, and the people don't know who the music is. And coming out, the new commissioner of WCW has been named, and it's Bobby the Brain Heenan. Bobby Heenan in an authority role for the first time in his career. He's used to always fighting with everyone else, but now he's in charge. Bobby Heenan can make the decisions. The people, they're cheering, they're crying, they're laughing as Bobby Heenan comes out as he's named new commissioner, and he's named his Money in the Bank participants. And here it is. On the men's side, he is named Sting, Kurt Angle, Bret Hart, and Goldberg. So those were all guys that were part of the U.S. title tournament that didn't make it. They'll have an opportunity, one more chance at Money in the Bank, but the difference is they got to battle 7 others in a ladder match. The alternative, I think, would have just been winning the tournament and avoiding that ladder match altogether. On the women's side, though, Bobby has made a huge announcement. So it's going to be Lita. It's going to be Bayley, who picked up those big wins the last couple of weeks. It is going to be Becky Lynch, and it's going to be Natalya. So Bobby Heenan has named those 4 for the women's side, and we will hear the other 4 on the men's side and the women's side when the ECW commissioner is named at One Night Stand later on this Twitch stream. But let's go forward. We're going to make this a quick one because we got some long tag team matches coming up here. We can't have them all go super long. We got One Night Stand coming up. We're going to have Kalisto and Adam Cole. They're going to be teaming up with Suzuki and Piper, respectively. We got the TV title. We got the tag title. So who we can control? Let's take control of Liv Morgan. You know, she's got to get a little revenge after getting pinned by Lita last time out. So here we go. Lita and Bayley. We know they're going to be part of the women's Money in the Bank, as named by Commissioner Bobby Heenan. And we know Liv Morgan, the WCW Women's Champion, will be doing battle with the ECW Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, in that title unification match at Money in the Bank. Nice scoop slam there by Morgan. Liv Morgan, much in the way of Brian Pillman, kind of came out of nowhere with her win. She was in a tournament with some future championship holders and came in, showed up, and I think maybe surprised a lot of people winning the tournament. Would you say? A lot of people say Liv's kind of overdue, but she didn't have the best first outing, getting pinned by Lita. As a champion, you don't ever want to get pinned. And that almost but guaranteed Lita her spot in part of that Money in the Bank ladder match. Cover there by Lita, looking for another win here over Liv Morgan. Brian Pillman, the U.S. champ, he's going to be on the mic coming up next, so we'll get to look forward to hearing him. And then the big main event, the one that we've been talking about, the one that's hyped up on screen. It's hard to counter these. Piper. My goodness. Piper and Hogan against Suzuki and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Lita stomping away at Liv Morgan and then just dropping the leg. Now has Liv. What's she gonna do with her? Let's Liv face first. Well, Liv's she's having quite the time here. Getting knocked around. It could be another quick defeat for the champ. Kick out though. People love a gutsy fighter though. You gotta fight from behind. What happened there? Liv was up and then she went down. Oh my god. Is Alexa Bliss around? Some crazy stuff happened. Liv Morgan looking for anything. It's been a one-sided battle between Lita and Charlotte Flair. People want to see Liv get back into this. Maybe she can tag in Bayley. There we go. There's the big thing. And now Liv will tag in Bayley. So here we go. Bit of reprieve. And Bayley running Bulldog onto Lita. Bayley had a nice win in a fatal 4-way match last time out. Kind of put the spotlight on her that she should be part of Money in the Bank. This is nice Bayley. It's not the evil Bayley we've seen on SmackDown. This is the hugger. We had a cool story. I'm still open to. I have my personal universe mode, which I'm three seasons in or 3 years in. I don't know if people would want to see that because I'm so far in, but I'm open to doing that too. My personal universe, and I can kind of go over the storylines. One of the big storylines was involving Bayley and Rosemary. But that interesting battle, right? Bayley representing good, Rosemary representing evil. They had some amazing battles. We also had a feud. It was the Bellas and Eva Marie, the Total Divas, going up against Bayley's team of the Real Pro Wrestlers. And the way that one turned out, where Nikki Bella ended up going on the side. She ended up turning, and you know, Nikki Bella had some really awesome matches down the stretch before she semi-retired on SmackDown over the SmackDown Women's title, so it was only fitting that Nikki Bella would switch sides. But that's in a different world. It's not on this world here. Bayley has snatched control of this match back after Liv Morgan had her struggles. Lita's going to miss, and now I thought Bayley was going to tag in Liv. That's the referee's counting for. Bayley up top, the Macho Man elbow. And now we'll tag in Liv Morgan. What do you guys think? Bayley kind of did all the work. Now Liv's going to come in, but there's the Bulldog. That's all right. That's what teaming up is all about, right? Liv, Hurricane Rana, Lita, the no-cell, and another Hurricane Rana. Liv Morgan going up top. Big splash and the cover. Only 2 count. Liv would love to get that win back. From Lita. Lita has her. Back body drop. Nicely executed. Cover by Lita. Referee's down. 1. And a kick out by Morgan. Oh, Liv missed with a big forearm shot. Lita hits the twist of fate. That might be it for Liv. No, Liv Morgan. Bayley just a little late. Liv Morgan able to kick out. How about it? Lita. Snake eyes to Morgan. Irish whip. We could get a championship preview right here. Nope. Lita decided not to tag out. She's going to go high risk. Hits the clothesline. Can Liv Morgan stay in this? Is Lita going to tag out? Or are we going to get the championship preview? No, she's going to stay in there. She wants to pin the champ twice. She's angling maybe to make it a triple threat. Forget the ladder match, right? I thought she was going to go for another twist of fate. Instead, it's a spike DDT. Liv pulled over. And the cover. Referee out of position. Bayley will make the save. They'll be able to go out in the ladder match. Here we go. Here comes Charlotte. And here's our championship preview. Oh, look at this double team. Oh, my God. Frankensteiner into a power bomb. And Morgan kicks out. How scrappy is Liv Morgan? She's been beaten and beaten and beaten in this match, but staying in it. Flair off the top and hits the elbow. And she's going to tag out. She's going to save the rest of Liv Morgan for Money in the Bank. Well, there was no signs of life there. Liv was not moving at all. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Back heel kick. And the cover. Liv kicked out. I think Bayley got in there just in time. This is with the forearm again, but there's going to be a nice reversal by Morgan. And a monkey flip to Lita. Uh-oh. Is it going to be that quick? Liv Morgan. Big knee in the cover. And Charlotte breaks it up. Bayley in there. Back body drop. What does Morgan call that? I'm not sure the last time I saw Liv hit that in a match, so I don't remember what she calls that. Oh, Lita's going to roll out to the floor. And Liv will tag in Bayley. We tried to make this a quick match. Ended up going a little long. That's okay. What else we got to do tonight? There's no Dynamite, so the whole world is. We got time for it. And Bayley, oh, big axe handle, Randy Savage style, only from the floor rather than the inside of the ring. Boot to the gut. Oh, Lita went face first. Bayley waiting. Lita coming in, and she's gonna walk right into a big slam from Bayley. And it is she was going for the Bayley to belly. It is reversed by Lita. She fights out of it. And drag Bayley to the center. And the cover. And the kick out. Lita putting Bayley in enemy territory. Oh, are we going to see this move again? These two have been working on something, huh? Lita and Charlotte, they don't seem like the type that would hang out either and get along. You know, the Queen and Lita. Lita's kind of the punk rock, and the Queen's kind of, the classic. I don't think of Charlotte like classical music and Lita being the punk rocker, but they've obviously worked out some moves together. They've been on the same page here. Bayley fighting out. Nice hip toss. Double underhook. Nice suplex. And the cover. Back up to her feet. Oh, Charlotte comes in with the spear out of nowhere. Taking down Bayley. And the cover. And Bayley kicks out. Another kick out. This has been an epic match, too. This is just the Nitro leading to Money in the Bank. What do you guys think Money in the Bank's going to look like? We know we're going to have 3 ladder matches, 2 ladder matches, and 1 of the tables, ladders, and chairs variety. Piper and Suzuki. Hogan versus Austin. Morgan versus Charlotte. Only 1 count there. You're getting a preview of Money in the Bank right now between these two. That's going to be your title unification match. Liv Morgan. Forearm blows, rocking the Queen. Charlotte's dad lost earlier tonight. She's desperate to get one Flair name in there. How about the roll through and the submission? Uh-oh. Lita trying to break it up. And just breaks it up. I don't think Charlotte Flair was going to last much longer. Here come the Riot Knees. That's what I'm calling. I'm going to figure out what the name that is. She hits it. Bayley's got to get in there and stop it. Could she pin Charlotte just before Money in the Bank? No, Lita breaks it up. Where's Bayley? Liv Morgan with the drop kick. That's going to take Lita out of commission. Oh, but Charlotte fighting back into this one. Forearm blow. Oh, Liv Morgan, you went the wrong way. No, she catches Charlotte. Nice counter. Suplex. Liv, go for the cover. She's got it. And the Queen kicks out. What a card. What an epic. We're going to hear from Brian Pillman after this. Then we got our main event. Oh, up and over to the floor. Liv going up top. So much for this being a fast match. Remember when I said, oh, I'm going to make this a quick one? No, these are four going at it. Big splash from the top by Morgan onto her opponent. Charlotte, though, is able to put Morgan back in. No problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was like that was a move B. Priestley would always do in Stardom. Charlotte's got Liv up. Backpack stunner. Gonna center her up. What she got here is a natural selection time. If it was, Liv fought out of it. Frankensteiner by Morgan. And the submission once again. Where's Bailey? Lita's in there. Charlotte breaks it up. What's it going to take? Oh, I need to start putting time limits on these. These are just going. Charlotte rocks Liv Morgan. They're going up top. Oh my God, a Spanish fly. Liv, you got to tag out now at this point. Charlotte covers Liv. And pins Liv Morgan. Charlotte, Flair, and Lita. Liv Morgan going into Money in the Bank on a losing streak. A two-match losing streak. The advantage. Charlotte Flair. Can the underdog Liv Morgan survive and get the win at Money in the Bank? We'll find out when that pay-per-view takes place. But now, well, we're going to hear from Pillman first. I was about to say it's time for our main event, but we got Pillman up first.
Here are your winners.
There you go. Charlotte and Lita, your winners here. Let's see if this friendship continues on. Let's hear what Pillman's got to say. Let him say his word. He's the new U.S. champ. We'll do a Twitter check here while this is going on. Basketball season. It's hockey season. Dynamite is trending for some reason, even though it's not on. Are people just missing it? Yeah, everyone's just talking about. Some people are being mean. They're saying, oh my God, Okada's here. Tagging Dynamite. Alright, there he is, the new United States champion. Wayne Gretzky's playing hockey with Charles Barkley. Dangerous. Gotta do it in the Pillman voice. I have to say, being the amazing athlete that I am, it's hard to walk around the sideways against the awkward glares. I have a target on my back. Well, you are the U.S. champion. That hurts my voice. Blood, sweat, and tears of my life to this business. He has. I've done it willingly. I knew what I was getting into from the start. Doesn't mean I gotta step by and let things. Man's gotta stand up for what's right. And that's exactly what's happening tonight. Okay. Talking about his title shot. See, that's the hard thing with these promos. He is the U.S. champion. I don't know if he's talking about the heavyweight championship. That's the main event coming up, but he is the champion. Maybe he's talking about the match of Money in the Bank. He just wants it now. He's going to take on all four of the ECW guys. Redefine. Oh, I hit X. Oh, you can... Okay. When you see me backstage, I suggest you step aside. Otherwise, you can find yourself in the first. Title rank will protect you. Okay, well, there you go. There's Brian Pillman. Just talking his stuff. So let's get ready. This is what we talked about. It's main event time. This is what it's all been leading up to. We'll do entrances for this one. But I'm going to let the computer do this one. I'm going to sit back. I want to watch it with you guys. Because I want to know what happens. I'm just as invested. I'm just as hyped. So I'm going to take a screenshot because that's probably going to be your thumbnail right there. That image. An image you will never see except right here. Piper and Hollywood teaming up against Austin and Suzuki. I mean, it's a dream war. And you are getting to see it right here on WCW ECW Alliance Nitro. Who you guys got in this one? Prediction time. You know it's going to be Piper versus Suzuki at Money in the Bank. There's the WCW Heavyweight Champion. He won the Battle Royal on the first ever episode of Alliance Nitro. You can check out the replay at TV Sports 27 on YouTube. And there's the Hot Rod. WCW Heavyweight Champion. Can he and Hollywood coexist? Is that possible? Here's Hollywood.
From Hollywood, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Hollywood Hogan.
Hollywood and the Hot Rod. All right, no Hogan's going to take a while, so let's move forward here. There's Stone Cold. There's the Rattlesnake.
And their opponents first, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve.
Stone Cold. Stunning Steve. Dun 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 dun. I'll play the music, right? Give me a copyright strike. And then here comes your ECW Heavyweight Champion, Kaze Ninare. The man that outlasted 7 others.
And his partner from New York, weighing in at
in the ladder match
pounds,
to become ECW Heavyweight Champion.
World Heavyweight Champion, the King, Minoru Suzuki.
Kaze Ninare. Here we go. All right. I'm sitting back. There's the entrances. There's the champs. We're watching this right along with you guys. Like a fan. I'm going to be a fan. Commissioner Bobby Heenan has come out. He's going to watch this one from the announce table. What a battle. And it's Piper and Austin going toe-to-toe. Again, we know coming up on ECW, which we're going to broadcast right after this, we're going to have another tag match, like New Japan style, these tag matches. It's going to be Piper and Adam Cole going up against Kalisto and Minoru Suzuki. We know Kalisto and Adam Cole will do battle for the Cruiserweight, the Alliance Cruiserweight Championship. They're going to have 2 titles, too. Everyone's going to have double titles. It's like all these belts, the double champion, unified titles. I got to remember to give Harlem Heat their titles after this as well, because I completely forgot to make that a title match. Piper and Suzuki, here's your preview. Money in the Bank. Piper just choking out Suzuki, making it easy. And Suzuki's going to reverse it, sends Piper up and over. Piper hanging on. And got a jab in there. He gets another one into Piper, staggers Piper, and picks up Piper. That was a unique move. I don't think Piper's ever been thrown around like that. Have you ever seen Piper get hit with German suplexes? Like it's incredible. Now a double underhook submission and just throwing him down. Suzuki. Kind of embarrassing Hot Rod a little bit. Snap suplex there. Bit of a collision. Back elbow shot. Backbreaker. Hollywood Hogan tagged in. Now here's a match. This is a dream match. Hollywood Hogan and Minoru Suzuki. Hogan's had his time in Japan. Did these two ever cross paths? Let's Google it. Look it up. Hulk Hogan versus Minoru Suzuki. Did they ever cross paths? Doesn't look like it. Nope. I'm not seeing any crossing paths. If anyone knows, Send me the video, even if they were just in a tag match, if they were, I want to know. But we're back to Piper and Suzuki. Enough Google searching here. Here comes Austin. Austin! My God. Like Daniel Bryan out there with that running kick. That fan just printed out a big picture of Piper. Piper just scratching the back. It's simple, but it's effective. That's what Piper's all about. He's not going to be flashy in the ring. Whether it be just choking someone over the ropes or digging your nails into somebody's back. Piper keeps it easy. Austin. Yeah, man. Austin. Looking for the cheers, the adulation from the fans here. This match we're going to see for the first time at Money in the Bank. Austin, Hogan, Suzuki, Piper. How about the Luthez Prez? You're getting the preview right here. Someone's got to lose. So someone's going to be going into that one with a loss. And the cover. And Hogan kicks out at 1. Hogan, nope. Countered by Austin. Austin. Gonna go for the spine buster. Instead he guillotines Hollywood right over the top. Austin. Couple of punches. Wearing out the back of Hollywood over and over and over again. Tagging into Suzuki. These guys won't be able to tag out coming up at Money in the Bank. No, sir. It's one-on-one till the end. And Suzuki with that unique suplex to Hogan. Can Suzuki make Hogan tap out? Hogan hasn't tapped out often. Off the top of my head, I can think of the King of the Ring match against Kurt Angle. Besides that, I can't really think of any other times where Hogan tapped out. Doesn't happen, brother. I know Brock Lesnar put him out with a submission, but that was a pass out instead of a tap out. What has Suzuki got planned for Hollywood Hogan? Suzuki, Hogan, off the top. Suzuki with the superplex. Oh, Suzuki's going to let Hogan tag out. He probably could have pinned Hogan, but Suzuki, I think he wanted Piper in there. He wants to beat Piper before Money in the Bank. Absolutely. When I head to the outside, Suzuki gets dangerous on the outside of the ring now. He uses those guardrails. He beats up young lions. Oh my God. Suzuki. Suplex. This is a superplex from the second rope. I don't know, but he hits it. The cover. Only a 2 count. And he's going to tag out now to Austin. Austin hammering away. According to Google, Liv Morgan's move, the double knees, is the Jersey code breaker. So, or the face breaker, the Jersey code. I think the Jersey code breaker would call it that. Anyway, back to this match. Oh, the ref goes down. The referee is down. We might see low blows. We might see weapons. Referee's back up. That referee recovers quickly. He got really laid out. Austin got thrown into him. Piper covering Steve Austin. A 2 count and Austin kicks out. Austin swinging wildly. Oh my God, Piper. Snapmare. Punching away at Austin. Kicking away. We'll tag out to Hollywood. These are the two, Hogan and Austin. For the first time at Money in the Bank. How about the Hogan leg? How about the cover and going into Money in the Bank? No. Steve Austin kicks out. That doesn't work for him, brother. Austin kicking out of the Hogan leg. And Minoru Suzuki is tagged in. Suzuki and Hogan. We're getting fired up now. Hogan. No knee pads That's Terry Funk style right there. Look at that submission. That's for life, Suzuki. Oh, yeah. You gotta pose, brother. Yeah. Hollywood. Could he pin Suzuki? Could he pin the ECW champ? Maybe Piper wants in this one. Big right hand. Hogan. Suzuki snapped up over the tap. Yeah, Hogan's got to pose, brother. That's right. Got to do it. And now, calling Suzuki. No, instead. Is Hogan going to hit another leg drop? Oh, how about an elbow? How about another elbow? The old Dolph Ziggler. Oh, and steps on the face. That's pure disrespect there to Suzuki. Hogan gets brought down with the dragon twist. The corkscrew twisting leg there. Right? Is that what it is? Suzuki. Oh, I thought Hogan got Suzuki in the eyes. It was reversed. Suzuki raked Hogan in the eyes. The tag out to Austin. Hogan taking down Austin. Hogan nearly had this match won, nearly pinned Austin right before Money in the Bank. How about the two elbows and the foot to the face by Hollywood. Hollywood challenging Austin to get to his feet. Austin staying down. Hollywood might have been able to go for another pin there. Taking Austin down to size. Reversal. Up and over. Austin. Snaps over the top. Is he going to hit a pile driver? On to Hogan. The pile driver hit by Austin. Austin checking his watch. You remember that? Royal Rumble 2002. Austin. Oh, I thought he was going to set up for the stunner. Instead, he wants to tap out Hogan. The $1 Million Dream. Locking on the $1 Million Dream, his former manager, the man that funded the NWO. He's going to lock in the $1 Million Dream again. Piper breaking it up. What a fight. We said that for all these matches tonight. 4 incredible battles here on Nitro. Got one night stand after this. Oh my God. Austin doesn't realize Hogan has gotten to his feet. Back body drop. Irish whip. Big boot. He could be setting up. No, he's just going to pin Austin. Is the big boot enough? Only a 2 count. Austin kicking out. Big boot was not enough. Oh, Hogan taking a shot at the referee. No, Stone Cold Stunner. Not happening yet. Surprised Austin hasn't tried to hit it. Instead, the DDT and the cover. Only a 2 count. When is Austin going to go for that stunner? Return DDT. It's been all Hogan and Austin. This is what you're going to get at Money in the Bank. The big preview. Scoop slam. Hogan must pose, brother. Leg drop. Stunner. Are we getting it here? Nope, back body drop. Big uppercut. That could be a knockout blow. So Hogan's really playing to the fans now. Suzuki getting in Hogan's face. Hogan getting in Suzuki's face. Austin, Hogan, pile driver. Hogan is busted open. The cover. Only a 2 count. What's it going to take? Austin putting Hogan face first into the buckle. Suzuki is in now. Suzuki and Hogan. Bailey to belly by Suzuki. Rake of the eyes. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the rake of the back as well. The double. Suzuki. Hammering away. He's going to head up top. How about the superplex? Minoru Suzuki superplexing Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan, inside of the ring to the outside of the ring. Absolutely incredible. Can you guys believe that? Can Hogan even walk after that? Suzuki slapping Hogan. Match spilling to the floor for the first time. Superplex from the inside of the ring to the outside of the ring. Unbelievable. Hogan. Don't get counted out after all this. Oh, Hogan sent into the steps. Referee putting the count in. I got no control over this. It's computer. If they get counted out. Oh my God. Thought there was going to be a riot. Hogan. What's he doing, brother? Suzuki. Drops Hogan. Reversal. The tagging Piper. Piper's fresh now. Hogan's got to be gassed. Piper's real fresh. Hogan. Leg drop. He's going to pin Suzuki. 1, 2, 3. Hollywood Hogan, Roddy Piper have won the Dream Tag match. Minoru Suzuki pinned by Hogan, much like Liv Morgan. Suzuki going into this match. He beat Ultimo Dragon, but he also lost to Ultimo Dragon. Then he takes the pinfall here. He's going into the match with Piper, with doubts creeping in. Hogan getting the leg drop, the big win. My goodness, what a show. How can we top that? Can we top that? I don't think we can top that. Whew. So here's what's going to happen, folks. We'd originally said on this stream that we were going to go ahead and we were going to do the ECW One Night Stand. I'm going to hold off on that because the chat's been a little dead. We haven't had that many viewers for this episode. So I don't want to burn through One Night Stand until folks get to enjoy it. I'm going to let this one go up on YouTube on the archives. And instead of doing One Night Stand today, because this episode did go a lot longer than I anticipated, almost about an hour and a half. A lot of these matches were long ones, which is fine because they were awesome. And there's the recap of the card here tonight. You guys like the Alliance WCW logo there? So instead of doing One Night Stand as promised, we're going to keep that for our next stream. So at One Night Stand coming up, it's going to be Sabu, Rob Van Dam, Naito, Sandman, the 4-way elimination match. We're going to find out who the ECW commissioner is. We're going to see the Good Brothers and the Public Enemy in a tables match. We're going to see Adam Cole teaming up with Roddy Piper to go against Minoru Suzuki and Kalisto. So Suzuki has an opportunity to get some measure of revenge before Money in the Bank. So that one's not all said and done just yet. I wonder maybe Pillman might make an appearance with his new WCW United States Championship. We got to do a hardcore match too because we're going to have the big hardcore match. So we'll probably have some participants in that one along with Zack Ryder and company. We'll look at the One Night Stand card. I don't think we're obviously going to edit a lot of these, but it's always fun to see what they had planned. Mysterio and Liger. That's always interesting. Maybe we could just do that one for fun. Zack Ryder and Arquette. Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley. That could be interesting. We're not going to see that match because we got to get the tag match for the tag titles. Piper and Suzuki, I got to save that for the pay-per-view. Hayabusa and Ricochet. Maybe we'll involve these guys. You know, Hayabusa's got a hardcore background. Seen some of his classic FMW matches, so we'll do a hardcore match to hype up the hardcore championship match. Maybe Ricochet, Hayabusa, Zack Ryder, same man Adam Cole. So definitely we'll do some modifications there. I got to go ahead and we got to make some champions here because unfortunately we forgot to make the tag team title match, the WCW tag team title match for the title. So we got to give these to Booker T and Big E. There you go. And leave the comments. Should we put Booker T in the Harlem Heat outfit as well? Which WCW tag belts do you guys like better? Those ones or these ones? I'm kind of partial to those ones, especially because it doesn't have the years on them. But yeah, and there's the ECW ones we're gonna give out. There's a lot of tag belts in this game. There's your women's champions. They're gonna clash at Money in the Bank to unify the titles. Do you guys like the white strap or the black strap for the women's championship? That can be up for debate as well. There's the ECW women's one that I made on the fly. That one's kind of cool that I found on the community creations. Yeah, there's this is the TV title we're gonna give away. I guess we can do either one. Which one do you guys like better? I think one of these is custom. The one on the left's the more official one, but leave that up to you guys. The Jeff Hardy belt. This Universal, that's the one I use in my personal Universe mode. The Universal title. The King of the Mountain Championship, that's also in my personal Universe mode as well. So, yeah, the Hardcore title, we're going to give that title away, but then we're also going to give away the everything should be well, I don't know. I'm still back and forth on that. Everything was a double title, but should we make the Hardcore and the Cruiserweight a double title as well? Because we do have the WCW Hardcore Championship on here. Or should we just do the regular Hardcore? And then the debate for the Cruiserweight title. Do we do that Cruiserweight Championship? We have the WWE version. We're definitely not doing the purple version. It's got the big logo on the front. But what about this one? It's got the big WWE logo on it. We'll probably just stick to the classic, right? Yeah, so anyway, so that'll do it. We're going to hold off on One Night Stand as we're coming in at an hour and a half on this one. And we'll do that on the next time out. So we're going to let a few more folks join in. Thank you for the people that did join us today, but these episodes are too big to miss. So we ran over the card. We got One Night Stand. We got Money in the Bank coming up. There's Pillman, Charlotte, and all that good stuff. Yeah, then we got the UK show up next, UK Takeover. July, I don't know, July Extreme Rules, SummerSlam. We still got to modify some of these other pay-per-views. I think we only did 2, but we'll keep messing around. We know we can, we're going to they have a baseball stadium. We can do a base brawl event. Everyone's been doing those lately. There's the Winterfest Stadium. We can always do those, so... Yeah, so we got all that coming up. So thank you for those of you that joined us. We're going to call it for tonight, and we'll see you guys next time when we do ECW One Night Stand. So we'll join you for that as we are on the road to Money in the Bank.